Good evening. Welcome on in to another episode of From Day One. Tonight we have a pathetic car victim card dispenser getting herself arrested for a DUI. As in the afternoon, Regical is back with us with Regical. Let's rock and ride.
Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
When trying every excuse from the book of dipshittery with the officer unable to be nicer to her, even if he tried.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Why are you driving in the wrong way of traffic?
No, I just got changed around. I just moved here like 2 months ago.
Okay.
I just got changed around.
Now, this video was described to me as a non-binary person who is also indigenous, has anxiety and generational trauma. Getting arrested for DUI. It sounds to me like a drunk driver dick flute doing a dumb, with some extra flavoring. I have no idea what half of that means, so that's gonna be interesting.
Okay. Do you understand what's going on, though?
Yes.
You're going into oncoming traffic.
I know, and I just decided that it was better just to turn around really fucking quick.
Okay.
But I'm sorry.
Do you live here, or are you just trying to...
I just moved here.
No, but do you live here in, like, this apartment complex?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I didn't, but...
So you were just like, hey, I'm gonna
Exactly.
turn around by coming in here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This is your car?
Yes.
I'll look at your insurance,
Well,
too.
not my car, but it's my mom's. Because my car got kind of fucked up.
I'm still wondering how you end up in the wrong side of traffic. Even if you're not from there, you still know the traffic rules and regulations, I'm assuming? I'd say that's a reason to revoke the license. There's some dangerous dick flutery going on there.
I'm so sorry.
What happened to your car?
It's with my dad, like,
No, you said it got messed up.
yeah, like, as a bad oil change and stuff. So.
Okay. Is it insured?
Yes.
Okay. Can I just have you step out? We'll go look it up on my computer and I'll get you out of here.
Okay. Well, can I just look for the insurance real quick? Because that's what you asked for first.
Sure.
Sorry, I just have, like, really bad social anxiety and stuff.
I get you. So, just a heads up, I don't want to be out here any longer than you do. We walk back to my car, I look it up on my computer, and I get you out of here.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead, step out for
So
me.
wait, what are you looking for?
Your insurance, registration, I'm going to check your driver's license status, I'm going to do all that. Just go ahead and step out for me, ma'am.
Okay, but
Do you have any weapons on you or anything I need to know about?
no, but that's the thing is, like, I don't want to step out whenever you're asking for stuff.
Well, since you are unable to find anything in that car, the officer is actually obliging you to go over to his car so he can look shit up on the computer and have you on your way. Also, Pennsylvania versus Mims. Get out of the car.
Okay, well, we're past that. Just go ahead and step out. I'll walk you back to my patrol car, and then I'll talk to you back there.
Sorry, just like as an indigenous person.
Right back here, please. Miss Perry? Am I...
Well, I'm non-binary, so
Okay. What do you go by?
just Kai.
How can I refer to you tonight? Kai? Okay. Hey, I'm smelling alcohol.
I know.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Like probably 3 drinks.
3 drinks?
Ah, I see. So it's not the usual 2 drinks that drunks always go on about, but hey, 3 drinks is probably still above the limit. So what exactly does this indigenous person and non-binary status have to do with you driving drunk? I mean, let's put it to math here. You're not a 0, you're not a 1, you're a -1? Do you think that has some kind of influence on your alcohol test? Well, they're gonna do the dance of sobriety in all likelihood, but hey, here we go.
Okay. Judging by driving wrong way on that street.
I know. That's the other thing that
Well,
I was
hang on.
thinking
Don't
about.
cut me off. Judging by how you're driving, the smell, I need to run you through some tests right now. Okay? That's why I have you out of the car.
Yeah, the smell of alcohol. Clearly that was 3 mega pints.
Once
That's the thing that I asked about before. I said, okay, so you're just giving me for my registration. And you said yes.
Yep.
And now you're running me for other stuff.
Yeah,
that I
I'm going to
didn't
run you through some
consent
tests to make sure you're safe to drive. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to turn off these blinking lights. That way they're not affecting your eyes as I go through your test tonight.
Well, I'm a big fan of the whoop whoops. Can you turn on the whoop whoops? That would mean that I don't have to get music. I'm gonna have to get music, for fuck's sake. Making me do work and shit. those are noises.
You said you had 3 drinks? What kind of drinks would those be?
Rum and a cider.
Savvy.
Okay. Are we talking like a mixed drink? Are we talking a shot? What are we talking about?
Well, rum is going to be a mixed drink. Cider is just cider.
Okay, perfect. Stand facing me, please.
But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both.
Well, why don't you two get wait a minute. An officer with social anxiety and a dumb with social anxiety. And I thought alcoholic drinks were supposed to be social drinks.
Okay. Stand with your feet together, toes touching, arms by your side, just like I am. Hands outside of your pockets, please. I'm going to have you take those glasses off. You can fold them up, put them in one of your pockets. Perfect. I'm going to be going back and forth with my finger. I don't want you to move your head throughout this test. I just want you to focus on the tip of my finger, only moving your eyes. You obviously have glasses, so there's no contacts in your eyes right now, correct? Any recent head trauma, traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Well, wait a minute, officer. Isn't it standard procedure to ask about the bazookas in the trunk, boot, or your regional equivalent? Fiat, Panzerschreck, Panzerfaust? Look at the finger.
Any recent head trauma, though? You haven't hit your head in like the last month or so? You have? Okay. What'd the doc say?
That I had a little concussion.
Okay, so concussions heal. Any long-lasting effects?
Sure. I don't know.
I'm asking you.
I know.
Is there anything that would prevent you from driving that
No.
car? Okay. Stand with your arms by your side, please. I want you to focus on the tip of my finger, okay? Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
Ah, well, he's not exactly giving you the finger. You have to look at his finger. Ow, I had just hit my finger. The bloody irony.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that. This is the test. I need you to take your glasses off, okay? Focus on my finger. Focus on my finger, please.
I am, but you're...
This is just how the test goes.
I know, but you're exaggerating it more than it needs to be right now.
I didn't know you were an expert on the dance of sobriety. I mean, this is mostly just a finger test, and you're failing it. Don't move your head. Follow the finger. Don't look at him. Are you trying to intimidate the officer? You do realize this man also has social anxiety. How very dare you?
This is just the test, okay?
I know.
When you stop and look at me, I have to redo a certain portion of the test.
Okay.
So just focus on my finger.
Well, as you know, as an Indigenous person, and there's a bunch of shit going around, I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be...
You're afraid of a finger? I'm sorry, that's stupid. Also, I am not sorry. That's just an expression. Now look at the finger, you stupid dick flute.
on my toes.
I get you. Will you go back to that position I had you in? Standing with your feet together, arms by your side. Let's go. Stand on my light, if you would please. Face your vehicle.
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Oh, hi, non-binary. My name is Ragical, and this is Cow. Anything else? Oh, geez, calm down, Cow. She's non-binary.
Yeah, I'll try my hardest. Okay, it's not something that I deal with every day, so I'll have the mistake of the habit, right?
Yes.
So I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
I have absolutely no idea why non-binary is an issue for standing on a light. It has absolutely nothing to do with the situation at hand. Don't try to pretend it is.
I want you to imagine about a 4-inch wide line, okay? That 4-inch wide line is just going to go from your right foot completely straight to the back of your car. Mm-hmm. Can you picture that 4-inch wide line? Can you picture it? Just a straight 4-inch wide line.
Yes.
Perfect. Hang on.
Do you want like
I'm going to go over some instructions before you do anything, okay? I need to know if you have any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or a turn tonight.
mental health?
Any physical injuries?
Mental, yeah. But no.
Nothing that would prevent you from just walking and turning. I saw you exit the vehicle. You walked over here just fine. No complaints of injuries.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Mental, PTSD, depression, anxiety.
I get you.
What else you want?
Please tell me you're afraid of white lines you have to walk across. Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? I don't think it... Oh, for fuck's sake!
There is something called leukophobia, that is when you're suffering from an intense fear of the color white, or chromophobia when you're afraid of colors in general.
I see. Unironically.
Yes, quite. Also, it could perhaps be a variant of trypophobia, but instead of small clusters of small holes, it's lines that trigger it, although a case has not been observed as of yet. Although this Kai looks to be just victim card pulling out the ass for the sake of it.
Indeed, a very smelly situation.
You can smell the alcohol stench on this wench from miles away. Bye-bye, Radical.
Yeah, see you around. I guess we could call this one Alkai.
Well, unfortunately, I'm just asking about
I know.
physical.
I know.
Okay?
I know you are.
So I want you to go ahead and put your left foot on that 4-inch wide line, just like I'm doing. Now with your right foot, place it in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner with your arms by your side, just like this, ma'am.
Oh no, he did it. He said ma'am. It's gonna be an issue probably, right? Has nothing to do with the situation, but it's gonna be an issue.
Can you not call me ma'am, please?
Saw that coming.
Well, saw that one coming from a mile away, and I'm not even using the metric system this time.
I'm trying my hardest.
Okay, well,
Okay.
it means a lot to me.
I'm trying my
I don't
hardest.
feel like a man, so
Okay.
it's kind of triggering.
Right foot in front of your left. Nope, go back. I'm going to place you in a position.
Don't you mean arrest? Arrest is the word you're looking for. Is he gonna place her in a position? Hey, I run a family fucking friendly show here. Do I need to remind everyone around here? Every bloody time.
Right foot in front of your left, heel to toe touching, just like I'm doing. Right foot in front of your left. Heel to toe touching, just like I am.
I'm sorry, but that whole man thing, just like,
I apologize. Let's see if we can move forward from it. Arms by your side, heel to toe touching, just like I am. Hold on. I need you to get to this position, just like I am. Right foot in front of your left, heel to toe touching, arms by your side. Arms by your side. This is the starting position for the
no,
test.
that's what I'm doing.
You were in it. This is the starting position for the test. I don't want you to move or start the test until I tell you to do so. Can you go back to that position for me? Right foot in front of your left, heel to toe touching. Perfect. When I instruct you to do so, you're going to do 9 heel to toe steps. It'll look like this.
Let me guess, she's gonna claim that a non-binary person can't count positive numbers or something along those lines. I don't fucking care. When you turn absolutely everything into victim mentality, it loses its worth. This officer is actually giving you all the chances, yet you're still being an utter dick flute about it. Or should I say hooter tooter? I don't know.
1, 2, 3. But on your 9th step, you'll plant your lead foot. With the foot behind it, you'll do a series of small turns, keeping this lead foot planted. You'll continue down the line. 9 heel to toe steps. 1, 2, 3. When I instruct you to start, you'll focus on each step, counting each step out loud. You'll keep your arms by your side, and you won't stop the test at any point until you're completely finished. Do you understand what I want you to do? Do you have any questions?
No, I'm just really anxious.
Okay, you have 0 questions?
No, but I just want to tell you that I suffer from really bad anxiety, especially with generational trauma and PTSD around
Let me reiterate my previous point.
white people and cops. Like, it's just like a whole new thing.
Hang on, ma'am. I'm asking if you have any questions before I instruct you to start.
6, 7, 8, 9. Switch around.
Wait, before you continue, here we go. Sometimes you gotta get the classics back.
All right, I'm gonna bring you back to the first position I had you in, right in front of me, facing me. Facing me. This next test, I'm gonna ask you to lift a leg of your choice off the ground. It's gonna be about 6 inches off the ground. It's gonna be parallel with the ground. You'll keep your arms by your side. You're gonna focus on the tip of your toe, counting in 1000s. 1001, 1002, 1003. Your foot and leg will be straight the entire time. Parallel with the ground, leg completely straight. Do you have any questions?
1001, 1002.
Hold on. Go back to the starting position.
4,
Go back to the starting position.
6.
You didn't listen to what I said, did you? You didn't listen to what I said, man.
I know.
I said when I instruct.
Proving to you.
I said when I instruct you
I
to
know,
start.
and right now I just feel fucking harassed. So.
Okay. I said when I instruct you to
Okay,
start.
can you just count now?
You're gonna continue to
I am
count
being harassed.
until I tell you to stop.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead and begin. Pick up where you left off, ma'am. I didn't instruct you to stop yet.
You said until 1006, 1010.
That's not what I said. All right, you go ahead and stop.
I'm gonna speak with you right over here, okay?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, he did it again. He did it again. He called her a ma'am, and I called her a her. This is rather difficult, isn't it? Hey, Kai, what the fuck is the word again? The pronouns. What are your pronouns, Kai? So we can actually properly address you. Is you also a... Fucking hey. Now imagine how difficult this is already in English because you have very limited pronouns. Other languages have a lot of pronouns, so it's gonna get complex real quick.
Go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
Don't, dude.
Don't make it hard.
Please.
Don't make it hard.
No,
Don't. You're gonna get a resistance.
Dude,
You're gonna get a
I
resistance. okay? Don't resist.
don't.
Listen to me. Don't resist.
You're being
Come
a
here.
white man and
He's being a... Huh? Sounds kind of racist there, Kai. He's being a white man. What does that mean? You, on the other hand, are a drunk driver, so shut your bloody mouth.
don't. I followed all of your shit. Like,
Don't resist.
no, yeah, I followed all of your shit.
Don't resist.
I followed all of your shit. You're being a fucking
Don't resist. Hey, give us your other hand.
As an indigenous person, like, fuck you guys.
No, fuck you, Kai. And I don't use those terms lightly. Kai? Well, we don't know what terms we need to use for this one. I know, hooter tooter. That sounds like a really... You just made a new word and it's funny. However, you're still whistling like a dick flute.
So you're gonna be placed under arrest for driving under the influence tonight, ma'am. What do you have in your mouth?
A lot of horseshit.
Nothing. Ew.
What do you have in your mouth?
Nothing. You guys are just scaring me.
Lift your tongue. Lift your tongue for me.
You guys are scaring me.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, there is. It's called fucking generational trauma.
Okay, walk around my vehicle.
Fucking asshole.
Generational trauma. Technically, you should be using intergenerational trauma because you keep saying you're indigenous. But in short terms, it means that your ancient ancestors have experienced trauma, and through the DNA generations, you now have those genes where you are suffering from the trauma from your past generations. Now, this is an extraordinary claim, and it was based on rather ordinary evidence, which in and of itself is a huge red flag. It hasn't passed the actual proper testing, and the general consensus is horseshit coming from your mouth is rather similar. Not to mention, it has nothing to do with you driving drunk.
Have a seat.
No.
Have a seat.
I mean, I will, but like, can I just say you guys are being fucking assholes about somebody who suffers from generational trauma, PTSD, and depression and suicidal tendencies?
Are you doing a bit? Because that is a really disgusting bit. And suicidal tendencies, is that why you're driving drunk? Are you trying to... God damn it, stop being a victim. You just love being a victim, that's the problem here. You're not a victim through circumstances, you're a victim through mentality. I'm talking about assholes. You're the asshole here driving drunk. In case you didn't know, you know, driving drunk, that's what assholes do. Just stop talking. You sound dumb.
Yeah, can you go around?
Do you want me to put it in for you so you don't feel so
No.
fucking guilty?
I have this guy for that.
Fucking douchebag.
5:45 Cinco. Oh, that 41, 10:15, 10:47. Mouth free and clear. On my watch, 0254 hours. I'm gonna read something to you real quick.
Listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating alcohol and or drugs. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency.
I see you're shaking too, because your anxiety is bad, just as mine.
Do you want me to repeat that paragraph for you?
Yes, that's what I just
So if you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or a physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency, which is the New Mexico State Police. Do you agree to take our test?
I don't know.
It's a yes or no.
I don't know right now.
So I'll continue on. I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you're convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand? Your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement of the New Mexico law that you take a breath test.
Trying to like people with mental health problems or no.
Do you now agree to be tested?
I'm just asking if it also implies that people
Applies to anyone and everyone that's arrested for driving under the influence.
What's the matter? Your bag of dipshittery victim card pulling is not working? DUI applies to everyone. Absolutely everyone.
So do you now agree to be tested?
No, I'm just.
It's a yes or no, ma'am. I'm asking for 2 breath samples.
No. Can you read back the last two paragraphs?
The what?
I said read back the last 2 paragraphs because I am severely depressed. So
No, there is no so. There's only a while. Boozing while cruising. The sympathy card is also not working, Kai. Welcome to the consequences of your actions.
So I'm requesting you submit to a breath test. If you choose, you can request an additional chemical test. That will be paid for by us, the law enforcement agency. I'll give you a reasonable opportunity to arrange for that to happen tonight. If you refuse, like I said, I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you'll lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year.
okay. So if I get a lawyer, that does that also.
So your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement of the New Mexico law that you take a breath test.
There you go.
So do you agree to take our test?
No, I want a lawyer.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that must have felt like relief. Slamming the door on the most pathetic critter I've ever seen. Kai, observe and learn. Don't be like Kai. Have some dignity.
5:45 Cinco. What was that?
So can I just please call my mom?
Yeah, I can do that for you. I have your phone. Do you have a wallet that you want to go with you tonight?
Well, I mean, you took it out of my pocket, so.
I took your phone out of your pocket.
Okay, well, where the fuck was that other motherfucker, white ass motherfucker, filling me up? I would like my wallet, please.
Okay.
Of course she's gonna pull one last victim card. Of course. I mean, are we even surprised at this point? This seems like the type of person that also complains if she hits someone while drunk, it's the fault of the person that she hit. Bye-bye. Oh no, Radical, you just called Kai a she. But at least we didn't have to call an ambulance for someone she could potentially hit.
What do you have in your mouth?
A lot of horseshit.
And with that, definitely thank you, but that'll bring us to a close tonight on From Day One. As always, like, share, and subscribe. We kind of want another release to Krakens as we march along this day and every day here from Day One. Have a great night.